What's up, guys? I recognize that my videos are not super like clean cut and cinematic or even punchy and to the point. Some of them are, but a lot of times I don't have a specific topic or an idea to talk about. And sometimes the beginning of my video is spent literally me just sitting in front of this camera waiting for something to come up. And I want to implore anybody that's on the same path as me that you might not know exactly what niche you're in or what niche you're in, but you know that there's a value in creating content either for yourself or other people. I want to tell you that it's always the video you didn't publish that you wish you had recorded. It's always the rep that you didn't do that you think would have made the difference. And you never will know unless you do that rep. So my point is to focus on action instead of trying to strategize your content or your procedure or your routine. Just do everything that you know you need to do. Brushing your teeth, automatic. Waking up, automatic for some people. One thing I've noticed is that when I wake up to my alarm and I go back to bed, my day goes significantly worse, and I'm tormented by the dream that I end up having in that gap between the alarm waking me up and then me going back into the bed sheets and sleeping for even just 30 minutes. I'm always tormented by something. It's a feeling, and it's also, I've noticed that it's indicative in the value and the quality and of my dreams. Like I'll end up dreaming something that makes me feel inferior to my life, like I'm lacking power to do anything about my life. That's the kind of dream that I have. That's the position, that's the overall setting. And that tells me that is what I am like. I think you win or lose the day in the mornings. And I think when you wake up and then you go back to bed because you see that you have a little bit of time to sleep, you're choosing to start your day with an L. You think that by going to sleep, by going back to sleep, the clock like restarts and that you start the day fresh. No, you already woke up. You were already made aware of life, aware of yourself, aware of where you are, and you've chosen to go back to sleep and take that L. That's an L. Because you're choosing to let your dream go by. You're choosing to sleep literally and let your dreams go by and say, oh, I'll come back to this. I'll have more energy in 30 minutes or so, or an hour. But you don't. You wake up and everything's harder. But when you woke up the first time, even though you were tired, there was still something inside that was telling you that was the time to get your day going. Like, you're up now. You're up. Do something. Go to the gym. Clean your room. Make your bed. Clean your bathroom. Clean your car. Study. Work. Something that's going to move the ball forward. But no. You chose to stay in. Chose to go to bed. And wake up 30 minutes later. And now you feel like a loser. Right? So don't do that to yourself. I'm speaking as someone that just did that, okay? And the more days you stack up, the harder it is to break that habit. You're creating a force of habit each time that you do this. So be conscious of this. And one thing that I'll tell you is that if you find yourself in this position where now you've been waking up and you've been kind of delaying the time that it takes you to get up and, after your alarm and all that, take a moment. When you notice yourself about to just toss back into bed, take a moment to let that habit delay. Let it delay and watch it. Watch your urge as it happens, and let it dissipate by observing it, and it'll go away. And you can disrupt it this way. It's not easy. It's simple. Anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.